Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to your reading. I'm Clarity Bay. I'm a psychic tarot intuitive, and in your reading, I'm going to give you clear insight on how you know that you have found your soulmate. This is an ultra soulmate reading where I will tap into your soulmate's appearance, the personality, characteristic traits, whatever spirit gives to me, I will give to you and not leave anything out. Please take one moment to click that like and subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so that you do not miss an important video message. Let's get into your reading. Meditate here on the three piles and pick the one that calmly draws you the most. This would be 1, 2, and 3. Let's get straight into your reading. Hello, beautiful group 1, and welcome to your reading. How will I know that I've found my soulmate? This is your ultra soulmate reading. I will tap into your soulmate's appearance, their characteristic traits, personality, whatever spirit gives to me, I will give to you and not leave anything out. Please take one moment to click that like and subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so that you do not miss an important video message. Let's get into your reading. Your energy draws you here to the gorgeous heart, the lapis lazuli crystal. And with the lapis lazuli crystal, this is a perfect choice for you because this crystal represents your heart and your throat chakra. And with this energy, this is about encouraging creativity. It helps you to discern the inner truth, as well as helps you to develop your intuition. So just starting out here with your choice of crystal that you did pick and are naturally drawn to, this is about your emotions and your intuitive nature, as well as how you'll be connected to your soulmate. So it's definitely going to be something where you both feel and know that you are meant for each other. I am getting moon sign energy such as Cancer, but we will find out the clarification on that as we go along in the reading, because the moon does rule over Cancer. So let's see what card you do have. And you do have here Goddess, healing feminine energy. Okay, so clearly your soulmate is definitely tapped into their divine feminine nature, because all human beings have a masculine nature and they have a feminine nature. So that just simply means that your soulmate understands the feminine nature of their being and are truly tapped in. But because they're tapped in, they recognize the goddess within you. I feel like your soulmate uses this term a lot, goddess. So when you meet your soulmate, this person is going to use this term. But not only that, this person is, I am getting some sort of healer, whether it be a motivational speaker, a coach, meditation teacher, a writer. This person has something to do with the healing arts. They could also be a massage therapist. But let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. How do I know if I have found my soulmate? How do I know, Spirit? Group 1. How does group 1 know? And you have here the Hermit. So with the Hermit energy, this is a very strong confirmation and correlation because this represents healing. So the Hermit energy is about your soulmate's personality. Although they are out there in the public, helping to heal people, helping to guide people, liberating others, they are very quiet by nature. They love to be in like solitude, to go in solitude. I feel like this is a part of your characteristic traits as well. This person does believe that being quiet is the ultimate the ultimate healing source and healing power, because in the relaxation, in the quiet, is when you can hear the voice of source energy, because everything has quieted down. So this person is a public figure, but loves to go within for just a higher spiritual attunement. They like to be alone. So let's get more insight. How do you know you found your soulmate? How do you know? Thank you, Spirit. Who is your soulmate? How do you know? And you have here the Avenger. So with the Avenger energy, this is definitely about someone that does love to help other people. So that's a wonderful confirmation and correlation. Thank you, Spirit. So your soulmate has the desire to balance the scales of justice, righteousness on behalf of society or one's self. So this is someone that works to avenge people in a very judicial way, not necessarily with the courts, but even in like maybe writing books. So they also could be a part of the societal system where they do bring people under their wings. They coach people. They could be they could be a therapist as well. Thank you, Spirit. I love that confirmation coming out immediately. All of it is representing healing here, your first three cards. The Avenger, the Goddess, and the Hermit energy all represent someone that is of the healing art or works in a healing community. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. And they may specifically work with women. This is what I'm picking up here in this energy. Who is your soulmate? How will you know that you have found them? Thank you, Spirit. And you have here the Three of Cups. Look at the card with all three women showing up in the card. This is a wonderful confirmation. The Three of Cups energy is about community. It's about friendship. It's about a coming together of women. So this person definitely has a daily routine where they work with a group of women, or women are definitely their target market, whether it be on social media or whether it be in person. They are about healing and uplifting the divine feminine energy, which is why the Goddess card is the first card that you did choose. Thank you, Spirit. So this person, your soulmate, is definitely going to be able to understand the needs and how to nurture feminine energy in a very healthy, liberating way. They are a teacher of some sort, or a guidance, a therapist. Let's get more insight. How will you know you have found your soulmate? How will you know? Thank you, Spirit. How will they know, Spirit? And you have here Libra, balance. Libra is about balancing the scales of justice. So that's a very strong confirmation with the Avenger card that came out moments earlier in your reading, where Spirit said that your soulmate has the desire to balance the scales of justice, righteousness on behalf of society or themselves. So with the Libra energy here, this is definitely a top placement in your soulmate's birth chart, their sun, moon, or rising, their Venus placements, or the 7th house of relationship. It could also be in their 10th house of career and what they are known for. Also, Libra could be very prominent in your birth chart as well, as a confirmation here in this reading. But not only that, you see, Libra is that air energy. Libra is social. So Spirit did give us the insight that your person is very social. They're very observant as well, and very creative with the way that they do go about their business and their life, and how they do connect with the women that they do help. You have so many confirmations here. I'm so excited for you. Thank you, Spirit. Who is your soulmate? How will you know that you have found your soulmate? Thank you, Spirit. And you have here the Seven of Wands. So with the Seven of Wands energy, this is fire and creativity energy. Fire sign energy seen in the Wands. Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo in the top placements of that birth chart. But specifically here with the Seven of Wands energy, this is someone that protects other people. And Spirit is just giving us this confirmation back to back. This is someone that protects other people, that teaches people how to protect themselves by having very strong, healthy boundaries, and just really encouraging people to love themselves and to tap into their self-confidence and self-assurance. Thank you, Spirit. Let's get more insight. How do you know that you have found your soulmate? How do you know? Thank you, Spirit. What are they like? You have here receiving. So with the receiving energy, this is about how your soulmate believes that every day it becomes easier to receive the highest divine plan and to trust their inner guidance. So your soulmate is someone that is definitely tapped into the source within them, tapped into divine intelligence, and allows themselves to be guided by that cosmic GPS system. And they are very spiritual in nature. They were born this way, but they have become even more associated with spirituality as they grew in their lives. I feel like your soulmate is one that did have a very challenging childhood and something to do with their mother, which is why they have such compassion and empathy for divine feminine energy, and why they see a feminine energy as a symbol of a goddess here. Thank you, Spirit. How will you know that you have found your soulmate? Thank you, Spirit. How do you know? Thank you, Spirit. And you have here the Lover's card. So with the Lover's card showing up, this is wonderful simply because this reading is about your lover. This reading is about your soulmate. And the Lover's energy is about the feeling that you're going to have when you do meet your soulmate. It's a deep love connection, a partnership where you two feel strong together, where you two choose each other. It's not a chasing relationship. You know how some relationships, partner may chase after the other one. They may have to text and call. This is not like that. This is a connection where you two feel greatly appreciated by each other. It is a deep love choice, the strength of two people together, and this is how it feels. I do believe that your soulmate is a very attractive person, but they do not see how attractive they are. They're very attractive. They are very romantic, but they are really tapped into the service side of themselves and serving humanity in a very positive and uplifting way. So let's get more insight. How do you know that you have found your soulmate? Thank you, Spirit. How do you know? And you have here transformation. Spirit just gave us that insight seconds ago with your soulmate being someone that has transformed throughout their life. This is about your relationship with one another that will start out as a friendship, and it will begin to deepen. And it is about your soulmate understanding that love conquers and transforms all things. And this is how they speak. This is the language that they speak. Your soulmate is one that will say, love is the answer. So that's just their personality. And it's all because they have been through strong transformations in their life from the time they were a child up into now. They have had to face challenging issues, and I feel as if it was something to do with their mother. But group one, this does conclude your reading. I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. If it does, please leave a comment below because I do love reading your comments. They definitely warm my heart and they make my day. I am sending you lots of love and good energy. Hello, beautiful group two, and welcome to your reading. How will I know that I've found my soulmate? This is the Ultra Soulmate reading. I am going to tap into your soulmate's appearance, characteristic traits, personality, their career, how you will interact when you do meet them. I'm going to give you everything that Spirit gives to me and not leave anything out. Please take one moment to click that like and subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so that you do not miss an important video message. Let's get straight into your reading. I can clearly see here that you are naturally attracted to the rose quartz crystal. So with this stone being your stone of choice, the rose quartz, it represents the heart chakra. And this is a stone of the heart, which is a representation of unconditional love, tenderness, and healing. So this is a perfect choice for you. And let's see what card you do have. You have here Dragonfly. You bring light to this world. So as far as your soulmate's personality and how they view themselves, this is someone that is very positive. This is someone that really does not like to look at the dark side of life, or, you know, they only like to focus on the positivity. And I feel as if it's because they have been through so much darkness at an earlier age in their life. So this is also someone that I feel like they are into the arts. They are in the spotlight as well. They are either like a writer or entertainer, something to do with the arts, writing, entertaining, painting, even maybe poetry. But let's get more insight. How will you know that you have found your soulmate? How will I know I found my soulmate? Thank you, Spirit. And you have here the Strength card. So with the Strength card showing up, this is definitely about courage. It's about control. It's about strength. Also, I'm picking up Leo here in your soulmate's sun, moon, or rising, their Venus placements, as well as the 7th house of relationships. Also, it could be seen in their 10th house as far as their career, because this is someone that is not afraid to be themselves. Not afraid also to be very vulnerable. They are very self-assured and do have self-confidence as well. Let's get more insight. How do you know that you have found your soulmate? Thank you, Spirit. And you have here Queen. So with the Queen energy, this is how your soulmate will treat you. Now, your soulmate does not say this word all the time. Matter of fact, they do not say this word at all. They just treat you like a queen. This is about your soulmate highlighting your regal feminine, you know, which understands your benevolence, understands who you truly are, and they treat you as such. Your soulmate opens car doors, makes sure that you're okay, takes care of you before they even think about taking care of themselves. They put you first. And with this Queen energy, I feel as if your soulmate is someone that respects women and that is very close to their mother. So let's get more insight. Who is your soulmate? Thank you, Spirit. Who is your soulmate? How do you know you'll find them? The 9 of Wands. With the 9 of Wands energy, fire sign is represented by the Wands. Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. And we spoke of Leo earlier in the reading with the Strength card. So that's a wonderful confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. But with the 9 of Wands card showing up here, this is definitely about your soulmate is someone that does practice keeping and maintaining persistent boundaries. This is someone that is a proponent of protecting your energy, protecting their mind, body, and spirit. And this is someone that is going to protect you, wants to make sure that you are okay. I love that correlation with the insight of the Queen card coming out first, where your soulmate does put you first, and the Nine of Wands showing that your soulmate has this protective energy around you and does stay with it and is very persistent in their protection for you. So let's get more insight. How do you know you found your soulmate? Thank you, Spirit. How do they know? And you have here the 8th house mystery. So with the 8th house showing up, the 8th house in astrology, it rules over Scorpio. And it is about joint finances. So this is a very strong confirmation here. You and your soulmate will be joining your finances together because it's natural for you. You trust each other. That is why they are called your soulmate. And also here, the 8th house represents death and transformation. So I do feel like your soulmate had a deep loss in their family with someone very close to them when they were a child. Okay, the 8th house again rules over Scorpio. So Scorpio could be a top placement in your soulmate's birth chart. Those placements that I mentioned earlier, sun, moon, or rising, the planet Venus, or the 7th house of relationships. But your soulmate, nevertheless, is a very sensitive person, very imaginative, tapped into their emotions, and also very mysterious, loves to keep to themselves, loves to be in solitude a lot, knows who they are, which is why they are kind of reclusive. Let's get more insight. How do you know you found your soulmate? How do you know? Thank you, Spirit. And you have here the King of Swords. So the King of Swords energy, this is that energy that Spirit gave us moments earlier about your soulmate, who is this king that is going to protect you, the Queen. Thank you, Spirit. So with the King of Swords energy, your soulmate is an intentional leader and does go about his life with strategic thought. So this is a wonderful correlation with the insight that Spirit gave us earlier on how your soulmate is definitely one that thinks before they do, has strong, persistent boundaries, and is very strategic with their plan of action in life. I do feel that as far as the appearance of your soulmate is rather tall, anywhere from like 5'10" to like 6'2". I do feel like they are definitely very attractive and they have a very like warm-hearted demeanor. So let's get more insight. Who is your soulmate? How do you know you found your soulmate? Thank you, Spirit. And you have here individuality. So yes, this energy represents that every person has their own personalized study plan in this earth school. And your soulmate feels this way. Your soulmate is definitely one that is very self-assured and self-confident. And we got that information from the Strength card that did come out moments earlier. So it's nice to see the individuality card showing up naturally under the Strength card. What a wonderful confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. Let's get more insight. So how do you know you found your soulmate? How do you know? Thank you, Spirit. How do you know you found your soulmate? So you have here new beginning. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. So it's definitely going to feel very fresh, very new. This is someone that does not have the characteristics or personality that you have seen before in other relationships or even people around you. This is someone that is totally different, which is a very good indication and represented here with the individuality card. Someone that you have never seen before. Their ideals are very different. The way that they see life is very different from what you have experienced. And I feel like you're different in this way as well, which is why this person is considered your soulmate. Let's get more insight. How do you know that you have found your soulmate? Thank you, Spirit. How do I know I found my soulmate? Thank you, Spirit. And you have here the Ten of Wands. Look at the Ten of Wands showing up. This is someone that does carry lots of burdens. This is someone that, and they carry these burdens because this is a protector, as seen here with the King of Swords and as seen here with the Nine of Wands. So you have the Nine of Wands where this person definitely believes in protecting themselves and protecting their loved ones, especially their soulmate and people who are very close to them. And they do feel like sometimes they do have a lot of burdens, but they are able to handle their burdens and continue to evolve in life, to continue to grow, and to continue to thrive, as seen here in the Ten of Wands. So this does conclude your reading. I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. If it does, please leave a comment below because I do love reading your comments. They definitely warm my heart and they make my day. I am sending you lots of love and good energy. Hello, beautiful group 3, and welcome to your reading. How will I know that I've found my soulmate? This is your Ultra Soulmate reading. I will tap into your soulmate's appearance, personality, and characteristic traits, as well as their career and your interactions between them. I will give you everything that Spirit gives to me and not leave anything out. Please take one moment to click that like and subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so that you do not miss an important video message. Let's get straight into your reading. So you are naturally drawn here to the Tiger Eye heart-shaped crystal. I love this choice for you. It has more of the tan with the tan colors within this cut, and then there's the deeper dark brown, which is really cool when it shows up this way. The Tiger Eye crystal, it represents your sacral and solar plexus chakra, and this is very good for attracting good luck. Also, it's very good for getting rid of like negative energies and deepening your meditative practices. So this is a great choice for you. And let's see what card you are attracted to. And you have here on target. Okay, so this is about you and your soulmate together are following your ideal life path. So you are on the right track, and so is your soulmate, which is why you guys will connect. Let's get more insight. That's quite interesting. Let's see the details. How will you know that you found your soulmate? How will you know? Thank you, Spirit. And you have here the Sun card. I love the Sun card showing up because the Sun card, it brings light, life energy. Okay, and your soulmate is about this energy. Your soulmate resonates mostly on a high vibrational frequency. And I say that because in the past, your soulmate has had to deal with life challenges. And just sometimes, every now and then, like all of us humans, we go through things that do bring us down. But your soulmate is definitely radiating on a very positive high vibrational frequency. And with the Sun card showing up, this indicates that also your soulmate has a strong Leo presence in their birth chart, because the Sun, it rules over the sign of Leo, and Leo could also be present in the top placements of your birth chart as well, in the Sun, Moon, or Rising, the Venus placements, or in the 7th house of relationship. But also, your soulmate is blessed with material abundance and a joyous outcome when it comes to most of their creative ventures and most of the things, events, and things that they do participate in their life. I am also happy to say that Spirit is giving the insight that your soulmate relationship has a successful outcome as well. Thank you, Spirit. How do you know that you have found your soulmate? Thank you, Spirit. Wow, networker. That card just jumped out. So this clearly tells me that your soulmate has a career where they work with people on a day-to-day basis. I feel as if your soulmate does have a social media following, and this is about enhancing unity through the sharing of information. It's about bringing together social awareness as well as heightening empathy and compassion for others. So your soulmate is someone that shares, again, good information. They are very positive. They share liberating knowledge with others. And your soulmate is very empathetic, very kind and warm-hearted person. Let's get more insight. How do you know that you have found your soulmate? Thank you, Spirit. How do you know? And you have here the Six of Wands. I love the Six of Wands showing up. This is fire energy, Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries energy. And we did get that Leo energy as seen here with the Sun card. The Sun rules over Leo, but specifically here with the Six of Wands energy. This is about a victory, and this is about your soulmate being someone that is always receiving award recognition. This is someone that delivers good news. This is someone that is very successful in their life. And I love the correlation between the Six of Wands and the Sun card. That is a huge confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. Let's get more insight. How do you know that you have found your soulmate? Thank you, Spirit. How do you know? Thank you, Spirit. And you have here the sixth house, sustainability. So with the sixth house is about routine and what your soulmate does on a daily basis. Spirit did give us the insight that your soulmate is a networker between other people, bringing people together for the cause of awareness and sharing liberating, uplifting information that could help others. With the sixth house, I can definitely clearly see that this also rules over health. So your soulmate is really about focusing on a healthy mind, body, and spirit. The sixth house does rule over the sign of Capricorn. So Capricorn could be a top placement in your soulmate's birth chart as well as your birth chart. Your soulmate has a very chill vibe and very down to earth as well. I do feel that your soulmate is definitely a very attractive person, naturally attractive, does not have to try hard at all. I feel like your soulmate wears a very earth tone colors and looks very nice in them as well. Colors such as greens and browns and tans and blues, but earth tone colors. So this is a wonderful insight here about your soulmate. Very attractive in a very natural way. Clean cut looking, clean cut hairstyle, but dresses very, earthy, very earthy. No suits, no ties, or anything like that. Just really down to earth, connected to earth and nature as well. And also, I'm picking up a Taurus vibe with the energy of your soulmate. So let's get more insight into that. How do you know that you have found your soulmate? How do you know? Thank you, Spirit. As you have here, the Hanged Man. So with the Hanged Man energy, this is about someone that does share wisdom with others, shares knowledge to help other people out. The Hanged Man energy definitely It's about someone that is very self-sacrificing. Your soulmate has a different perspective on life than most people that you have met. They see things totally different, and they actually are someone that really believes in humanity quite a bit. So let's get more insight. Who is your soulmate? How do you know you have found your soulmate? How do you know? And you have here divine source. So with divine source, this is clear that you will know this because your soulmate is connected with their inner being, with divine source. Your soulmate has an understanding and a resonance with knowing who to go to for whatever it is that they want. They have a clear understanding that source is the creator of all and is the giver of all. So your soulmate has like this perspective of knowing that like a prayer, like they would say something like, help me know that all my deepest needs will be met. Let me trust that you have a plan and the right actions will come. You are my source for all. So your soulmate has a high faith in divine intelligence. They are very spiritually connected and aware. So this is how you're going to know that this person is your soulmate. Let's get more insight. How do you know that you have found your soulmate? Thank you, Spirit. How do you know? Balance. So with the balance card showing up here, love is not always about agreeing for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. So yes, this is definitely someone that deals with relationships, connections between other people. They understand the life challenges that other people go through, as well as the challenges that they have had to go through to be where they are today. And you have dealt with many challenges as well on your life's journey, and your soulmate is going to understand this. Your soulmate, again, is one with very high compassion and empathy and understanding for others. And I love that correlation between the balance card and the networker card of joining those two energies of challenging energy, trust, and faith. That is a huge confirmation here in your reading. But let's get more insight. And thank you, Spirit. Wow. How do you know that you have found your soulmate? How do you know? Thank you, Spirit. How do you know? And you have here the Strength card. Look at that. The Strength card. Leo popping up again in your reading. The Strength. The Strength card rules over the sign of Leo. Leo was shown here with the Sun card because the Sun rules over Leo. The Strength card. How you know? Your soulmate exudes self-confidence, self-assurance, self-respect, and courage. They are about that naturally. And it's because of the life path that they have walked to grow into that greater version of themselves. And they recognize these energies in you as well. So group 3, this does conclude your reading. I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. If it does, please leave a comment below because I do love reading your comments. They definitely warm my heart and they make my day. I am sending you lots of love and good energy.